Hey everybody, it's Richie here with All American Pet, and today we're virtually here with our friend Debbie Schaefer from Well Mannered Dog in Eugene, and we wanted to share some kind of points and ask Debbie some questions as far as what can you do when you're working from home or you're unable to work and you're at home during this kind of COVID-19 situation, but also it's something that can be timeless that you can use down the road if you're on vacation or when the kids are out from, spring break or summer vacation and they're going to be at home. So we just have a few different topics that we want to discuss. But hey, Debbie, how have you been doing?
I'm great. I've been working hard, keeping busy.
And you've been switching things up from in the classroom setting to actually coming into basically doing virtual training. So
Right, the online plan. Yeah.
that's something that we'll talk a little bit about later. So another question too is like when we get back to normal, we have our dogs, they've been, in our home. We've been working at home for, for some people, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks or longer. It's going to be then a switch to the dog's, daily routine. So what are other tricks or tips that we can use to help avoid separation anxiety when things get back to normal, or even like, when we get done with summer vacation and we have to go back to work or we've gone, on an extended break or something?
Yeah. It's interesting because I am already seeing some stress in dogs that people didn't have previously just because they are home. And one of the things that's causing that stress is the dog's not getting as much rest. They, used to sleep all day while you were gone. And now you're up and you're doing things and you're talking on a conference call. And so the dog wants to keep in on that action. So we still need to enforce breaks. It might be the dog right now still has some crate time so that it can actually get that rest. We also want to make sure the dog has alone time. Even if you can't leave your house, putting the dog in another room all by itself so it still has that alone time for periods of the day is going to be very, very beneficial for avoiding the separation anxiety issues. This is one of the problems with older people who are retired is the dog's never alone, or even a dog that has another dog in the household and a new puppy comes in and they always have that other dog's entertainment and contact. They have no idea what being alone is like. So separation, either because you're leaving the house or even with you there, but the dog's in a completely different room from you, will help avoid that. And it doesn't have to be more than a couple of hours each day. And then that's also going to give them an opportunity to rest. So if they are getting a lack of sleep causing problems right now, that rest will be put in. And then at least a couple of weeks ahead of time, we want to start transitioning them into what the schedule is going to be like. And we need to do this every time the new school year starts in anyway. So what we're looking at is starting that routine. Okay, we're going to have breakfast at this time and we're going to have our exercise at this time. And you're going to be by yourself at this time. Trying to ease them into the schedule of what it's going to be like. And then the third one is we want to maintain the rules. So if your dog is allowed to be on the couch right now because you're stressed out, you need that physical comfort of having the dog. When you try to go back to the old rules as things normalize, your dog's going to have some stress because everything changed and it doesn't know what is expected. So the more we can maintain what the rules are right now and keep that solid, then anything that changes when you go back to work, that's not going to be an additional stressor into the dog's life.
So you're saying that naps are actually really good to take throughout the day, not just for the dogs? No.
I hate naps.
No. But they're good for the dogs to take a nap, even if you don't like a nap. So
Great for the dogs. And as a human, if you need a nap, you take a nap, even if you resist it like me. But yeah, they actually do need those breaks. They sleep a lot more gone. And right now they're sleeping less. And I'm seeing an increase of oral behaviors. I'm seeing an increase of attention-getting behaviors. I'm seeing an increase of just pacing through the house because they're just not getting that opportunity to rest.
that's some good points. That's something, like I didn't really think of, because normally like if my wife's been working from home, and so Sammy's been with her, but like on a regular basis, he's been here at the store. And so he'll just sleep all out of the day in the office if I'm out front with customers. And so like, it's, just for him, like his whole world's been changed. And he kind of looks at me in the morning when I leave, like, hey, like, what's this about? So, I mean, it's something we're going to even have to implement in our own life.
Right. Yes. All of us do. So, and I've been implementing with Huli, making forced breaks in her crate because she gets overly tired and she can't settle down. Once she's overly tired, she has difficulty settling down. So I'm putting that in for Huli too.
And that could also probably help eliminate some of that where the dog's under our feet and kind of like anxious running around and stuff at the end of the day. Is that some of that could come from?
Yes, yes, absolutely. Yes.
Okay, that's really good. Those are some, like, I guess not even just for the situation where you're at home working, but even just everyday life. Like if you're home with your dog, give your dog a break.
Right. Right.
Thank you so much, Debbie, for your time. I understand, like, for you, there's a big change in just how your life has been done as normal and you're switching to virtual. So, I mean, is that something that if somebody's curious to check out, how would they find out more about one of your virtual classes? Or
So they always have the option of calling me at 541-603-6868. We do also have everything listed on my website, humanedogtraining.com. So there's a link right at the top that says online options during COVID-19. They would click that, and it's going to give them a lot of choices. The online classes actually have some advantages over in-person classes for many dogs. And so even after this is over, I think we are going to continue with some aspect of online forums to aid in the person's learning process and the dog's learning process. There's benefits there for both of them. So even after this, we're going to continue with options that are going to enhance the learning.
that's great. So if you're interested, we'll have a link in the bottom of the comments here or above, depending on what you're viewing this on, so you can check out Debbie. We'll have a link to her Facebook page, and her website. Just check it out. Give her a call if you have questions. And Debbie, I just want to thank you so much for taking your time and sharing these tips with us, because it's really something that we like to be able to help our customers and their pets, because it's such a change of life for everybody. So just thanks so much for the advice.
A lot of my clients have been asking, okay, where do I get my training supplies at now? Because I think some of them are under the impression that they can't go to pet stores. So what are you offering so that they can still get their treat bag, their clicker, their chews, their dog food?
Currently, we're allowing people into the store if you are, no symptoms and feel fine. We also have been working on an online portal so you can be able to purchase stuff like Ziwi Peak and other things. You can purchase it. We could call for a payment where you can pay and you get notified when it's ready, and you can come and we can just place it in your car for curbside pickup. We are also offering within kind of a limited metro area free delivery for any order over $25, just kind of through the COVID-19 situation, because for us, it's not going to be a moneymaker. And for the most part, we probably would lose money on it, but it's just something we want to be able to offer to people that may be shut in or not able to get out due to health reasons or other things. So for their protection and safety, we would just want to provide that as a service for them. So
You're generous. I really appreciate the generosity that you show.
Oh yeah, it's kind of just, I guess, the way I feel like you should do it. And we'll have some other of the clickers and training tools on the site. Last night, I think we put some gentle eaters. So we'll have even the Easy Walk harness and the gentle eater will be available too. So if it's something that you're, let's say the dog chewed it up out of boredom and you need to get another one, we'll have that option for you. So
that's great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you again, Debbie, for your time. And we just appreciate all that you do for our customers. We have several customers that just, that we share. So we hear nothing but good stuff from them about you. So we just thank you again for your time.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
All right. You guys have a good day.
Bye.